I'm gonna let y'all get a second to tune in. I ain't gonna be on here long. I don't feel like talking about this shit too long. But I'm gonna put a little facts in perspective for everything people are saying about guwop. I met dude though a few times. He was cool. This is when he was the other Gucci. But anyway, I'll get y'all in a second to get in here. I'm gonna fix my jewelry. My shit was tangled. You know how that should be sometime. But I'm gonna let everybody get in here first before we enter this conversation real quick. I ain't gonna talk about this shit too long. I really don't give a fuck, but I see the NBA boys just got into some shit down in Florida, down in Texas about some women. They done told these boys they gonna give them some money for that boy Jerry. They go and try to steal that nigga Jerry, jumping on him, whooping on him, putting hands on him in front of everybody, all on tape. They look at it, they get shot because they was going to jail any other way. Well, unless you press charges, they going to jail. But lucky when he ain't killed one of you little dumb motherfuckers, because then he'd have beat the case, and you would have had a murder charge, whoever was alive. Because y'all got on tape trying to rob the little motherfucker. About a girl. Jay Prince better get his kids, man. They tripping. But anyway, this ain't about that. I hope the little niggas pull through and get their shit together, man. It ain't worth it, man. Don't let a nigga put no battery in your back for no money. And then you in intensive care getting chest impressions and all type of other shit. Your man head up, you ain't got no health insurance. And he at home with the bitch. It makes no sense. But it is what it is. But anyway, we're gonna talk about guap. Alright. As y'all seen on the thing, on the picture, I put up two pictures of Gucci. Those are two different times in his life. Okay. The old one is the one I met. He came to my city. A couple of my homeboys recorded with him. A couple times. One time he actually, we paid him to do a show down here. But something happened with the venue. And so we was booking for the show down here. And so he ended up getting a call while we was in the studio about a show in Cleveland. So he rapping with him whatever then. Guess them niggas talking about some whole other business. Gucci had a phone. I'm like, yo, y'all got any place that I can buy such and such? So we was on the studio. They're like, yeah, you know, the street. The studio was on the south side of Market Street. So they're like, yeah, up the street. So he turned to me. Yo, you run me up there? I had my truck out there. Something on my Denali. I'm like, I'll take you up there. I rode up there. We smoked. He went in there. I went in there with him because he didn't know what to do. He didn't know nothing about it. He from Georgia, so going there with him, he get shit, whatever what he getting. He bought a lot of that shit, so I ain't gonna put his business out there with it. But so he go back. He said the shit in the record. Go back and listen to the record where he talking about he beat you niggas in Cleveland. Tell him, he tell you what he beat them for. So we go back to the studio, whatever. So he was supposed to perform down here that he was gonna do the show. He was gonna do the verse, go to the hotel, and do the show the next day. Well, They called him from Cleveland to do that show that night. So I mean, it might have been like maybe like 4 or something, 5. No, I'm sorry. They called it. Yeah, they called him to do the show the next day. The dudes that we was fucking with, they back then it was hard for niggas to bring niggas to the city. The promoters was bullshit. We had the money to pay him, but they didn't secure the venue, so he left. So he go to Cleveland with the shit he got, do the show, do the business with the niggas, beat the niggas, go back to Georgia and make a record about it. Yep. Back to do the record about it. Yep. But anyway, Gucci was blackballed. Okay. If you don't believe me, go back and listen to Dead. Go back and listen to Walker. Go back and listen to Juice. Go back and listen to who else? The Migos. Go back and listen to Nicki Minaj, Fresh Montana. He had them all. Because back then, when you came through Georgia, the gateway, this is before Thug and all them, the gateway was Gucci. Streetwise. Jeezy wasn't. Gucci had so much of an influence on a certain part of Georgia that Jeezy can only run with his team and T.I. That's why Gucci was beefing with T.I. and Jeezy because they two ran together because Gucci fucked with everybody else. The the Futures, the fucking Migos, the fucking who else? The Roccos, the Scooter, Young Scooter, Big Bank, QC. I mean Pete, Coach K. All them niggas. That's why Jeezy split up with Coach K. It was behind Jeezy. It was behind Gucci. So he had the South, but the South won the industry then. They were all on the come up. The industry was still going on. Gucci was blackballed. Jeezy wasn't. The industry went with Jeezy. They didn't go with Gucci. So Gucci had the underground mixtapes, all that. He was steady beefing with Jeezy and Ti till he started going to jail. But his money was fucked up because he couldn't get on. And I'm gonna tell you how this is true from his mouth. So boom, he gets the gauge. He almost getting to fight him all. Nigga, he owed some money. Then he catch a case, couple gun cases. He go to jail. When he go to jail, them couple times, and he got out the last time, he like I said, Jeezy was fucking with Yo Gotti. He stopped fucking with Gotti. So, then everybody left him and got on. French, Walker, Nicki, Scooter, Rocco, Migos, Future, Thug. All them niggas was through Gucci. So once he got out, all them niggas was in position. The niggas he had beef with, he tried to make amends with because he wanted to get back in the industry. He didn't have no label there. He wanted to get back in the industry, but he couldn't because he was blackballed. So what he did was he formed a label. He started, because he had all them niggas come through him. He figured, shit, I had everybody from Atlanta to come through for me, come through me to get on. Once I start a label, I can get features from my artists easy. Because these niggas are doing for me for nothing because I looked out for them. And majority, and that's what happened. That's how them niggas was getting them features from them niggas down there because Gucci had all the ties of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Now, ain't none of them niggas got no features with Jeezy. So, so Gucci, he started 1017. Meantime, all the rappers from Atlanta, see, everybody think Gucci just went to Memphis, and Gucci just went to Memphis and just start signing niggas. That ain't what happened. What happened was everybody in Atlanta was signed. Once he got out, all them niggas was signed. Baby was signed. Thug was signed. Scooter was signed. Um, who else? Migos was signed. QC had a deal. I mean, P had a deal. Him and Coach K. Who else? Sauce Walker was signed. Nicki was signed. French was signed. All them niggas was, everybody was signed. So he couldn't sign nobody. And then he had his other niggas that had labels like QC was down there signing everybody down in Atlanta, down south, Miami. So he couldn't sign in Miami because QC had that. See what I'm saying? Then everybody in Atlanta was signed already. In Texas, Jay Princeton got that on lock. You see what I'm saying? So where he didn't want to go to the West, who he gonna get in the West Coast? You know what I'm saying? All them niggas pushing independency. They ain't trying to sign no major labels. Unless it's a major, they ain't trying to sign no mid. So he went up. He went to Memphis. He went to North Carolina. He went to South Carolina. He went to a little higher part of Georgia. Where motherfucking Fujiano from. So then he went and got the one girl from Texas. So he did get some artists from Texas. So he didn't have he wanted to stay in the South and to sign as artists, but everybody was signed down south. So what he do? He went to Memphis. Just so happened he don't get along with Gotti. Okay, cool. That was his way to get into the industry. So once he done that, boom, he still felt the pressure of not being in the industry. Why? Because only two of his artists blew. Gucci had like 12 artists. Only two blew. Only two took. One from Memphis and one from Georgia. Why? Because he was still blackballed. They still didn't want to deal with it. That's why he changed his look, he changed his appearance, he changed how he handled people, changed how he talked. He changed everything about him because that was his livelihood. So then then shit start happening. They start going to jail. They start getting robbed. They start getting killed. He start losing money. See what I'm saying? He fit majority of the bill. He got an imprint deal, but he fit most of the bill. So, I mean, he got distribution, but he fit most of the bill. So he called himself keeping the best two artists he had left, which was Fujiano and Pooh. And let everybody else go. Some of them died too. The girl artist died and the dude and Scar died. You know what I'm saying? He lost a female artist too. And she was from Texas. So then he had to watch because Atlanta was indicting everybody down that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't want to get no orders from down in Atlanta. All them niggas kept getting caught up with the shit between Thug and Lucci split Atlanta up. So he didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want to get caught in that shit. You know what I mean? He wasn't really involved with the Dolphin Gotti, even though people try to say it was because of him. You know what I mean? But Dolphin Gotti had their own issues. You know what I mean? So he went to Memphis. But what he shouldn't did, he should have kept Scar. He should have kept Pooh, Scar, and Fuji. He dropped Scar and Scar died. So he wasn't really obligated to do nothing because he wasn't signing him no more. He dropped him. And that's where people starting to mess the story up at. He dropped Scar. Then the boy died. The boy just was still wearing the chains. He wasn't signed under his company no more, so it really was his obligation to do nothing. He wasn't signing him no more. It's like you getting fired from a job. It's not my. Once you start getting a paycheck from me, if your ass die, you gonna call the motherfucking job and say y'all gotta pay for this, help pay for this funeral. He don't work there no more. What's the difference? I'm talking business aspect. What's the difference between the employee gets fired from his job, right? Well, nope, they ain't had no union. You see what I'm saying? He ain't had no 401k. He get fired from his job and then die. Is you gonna call the company, that job, and say, "Hey man, you gotta pay for my people's funeral, man. He died." No. But since it's rap, you feel entitled to this man is supposed to do. The minute he died, they called Gucci. Why? He ain't signing him no more. I would have told him that. We gonna get this understood. He ain't signing me no more. I dropped him before he blocked. We no longer continue to do business, and then he passed. So it is not my obligation to help. Not saying I won't, cause I knew him, and he was signed to me, yes, but he's not no more. So he's not under my contract, and I am not obligated to do anything. And that I think would have helped his relationship with Pooh a lot more. Cause it's the truth. But he didn't do that. He just asked for the change back. Because he wasn't signing him no more. That's why he said my wife's birthday coming up. Because he wasn't signing him no more. If he was signing him, he probably still, he would have had to because he was still signed to. He was still under contract. So his label had the obligation to do that. Depending on the contract. Because there's some motherfuckers died been working at a spot for 30 years, 40 years. When they die, that company ain't paying for they funeral. And the family ain't calling that motherfucking construction company asking them for no motherfucking money neither. They ain't even thinking of calling them. So, but, now that's the truth about the guwop situation. I met him and everything, but I met him out, and then we brought him down to do a show after that. A couple years later, I met him and he went to jail. But that's the same Gucci, man. We just went to jail, got a little, took his teeth out of his mouth, cut his hair, kept his hair cut. He got a woman that's he living with, so he keeping himself up. He working out. That's him. That's him. But the fact of the matter is, Gucci still ball. Gucci still black ball. To this day. That's why he didn't want to let Pooh go. Because he knew if he lost Pooh, and then the Fujiano come out and do the same thing, he done. He got to continue to rap for the rest of his life. He done. And Pooh realized that. You blackballed. It's only so far you can take me. They already telling me that in these meetings that they don't want to do business with you. But they'll do business with me. Because they don't want to do business with you. That's what he understood. I got. That's what forced his hand. Like, yeah, I gotta get out this contract because they told him, hey man, we don't fuck with dude. You know what I'm saying? See, it ain't like this. The industry ain't like the streets, my dude. They play it like it's like the streets, but it's not because them industry dudes is Jewish. And one thing about Jews, they don't forget shit. You fuck them over, huh? They don't forgive you for nothing. And he fucked a lot of people over when he was in the industry. Tough. He said that on the Breakfast Club. I screwed a lot of relationships up. He said, I'm trying to make amends now. That's why he started doing, that's why he did an interview with Charlemagne. To try to show the industry that I'm cool now. I ain't on that shit. And they, no. No. They ain't no. You know what I'm saying? Just like the men do. They build an artist up, put the money behind them, and the majors come in and steal them. And that's what they was gonna do with Pooh. And he wasn't having it. The majority of the people would have let it go because they would have been like, fuck it, well, let me get a cut out of it. He like, hell no. Why would I give y'all the money? Me and him can make the money. Why would I give it to y'all? And that's what he was telling him. We can make the money. And dude, like, I don't want to make no more money with you. And boom. That's what happened. He wasn't gonna make money anyway on federal parole. State he would have got out. Feds wouldn't put no hold on him. State though, he ain't getting out. He gonna fight that from in there. He fucked up about it though. His points is high. I forgot the boy had another conspiracy. That robbery. He had the same charge. That is the exact same charge again. They just got less evidence this time. They saying. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think he done caught two conspiracies back to back, 5 years apart. After the sentence, he come home and catch another conspiracy. He went home 30 days and caught another conspiracy. God damn. I done seen it done though. I done seen niggas get out. That niggas went out 15 days. Right back. And with some big shit. I'm talking about rested by the big people in 15 days. You like, nigga, they watched you from the time you left about that, motherfucker. You ain't have a chance. They knew what you were gonna do. Eh. And before the year changed, you back on the compound again. Damn near in the same room you left from. If you're lucky enough, you can get your room back. Yeah, some of that. But it is what it is. Tell you what though, all them niggas ain't gonna hold tight. Now when they get to talking, they talking life and all that. And them NBA boys better watch out about a conspiracy. And that boy, that Jay Prince boy, better watch out too. Yeah. It's the second time there's some crazy shit that went on, youngin'. And you done been there. Where it was shooting. And you're on tape there. Mm-hmm. Youngin'. Like, follow, subscribe, tap in. We get to 600. We're giving that shot away. That $75 gift card. Holla.